Hey, what's happening? It's Bill Smith. 8chan just showed up on the pub. This is kind of cool because all the Q posts have mostly been on 8chan. For a while, there was a few that were on 4chan, I think like a year ago, or a year and a couple months ago. But today's March 5th, 2019. Actually, it's the 10th for me, but we're going to go over the post from the 5th. I kind of missed some of this stuff. This is important enough for me to kind of come back over because it relates to computer security, and I'll cover in the next video some stuff about the keystone. So that came back up. I haven't watched anybody else's videos online. I haven't read anything else. All I've seen is these posts and then the knowledge that I have kind of already, some stuff that I've already done. So if you see some stuff, add it to the comments, please. I'd love to see the rest of the evidence, proofs, and research people have done. Okay, so again, this is on the Twitter feed for the NSA. I'm not going to go look at it. That's not the part that I want to point out. We're going to scroll down here a little bit. They show the 8chan logo and this Thundercats logo. And this is a 1980s cartoon. And then they show this. So this is on nsa.gov/GHIDRA. I think that's how you say that. GHIDRA. And you end up with a Thundercats logo on the 8chan logo. Alright. Now the 8chan logo is an infinity symbol. And that's what it's based off of. And Thundercats is like teamwork, you know? So there was no link to it. I don't know why. I mean, actually, let's go look at this now. Maybe they left a link to it. Follow the Dragon. The RSAC GHIDRA talk has moved. Now in Moscone West 3001, 340 to 440, also streaming live in West 2000. Downloads go live after the talk. And then Team Us. Okay. I actually found this separately. So I saw it on the keyboard, and then I was doing something else online, and then I saw this, and this got my attention on its own. And then I saw the logo, so that's how we're talking about it. So it says the NSA debuts a reverse engineering tool, insists it's not a backdoor. What this tool does is it allows you to see the source code after it's been built into machine code, like through a compiler. It's a decompiling tool. Now, there's already been decompiling tools out on the market before. I've used a couple of them with limited success. Generally, they get the idea across, you know, if they work, but they're not perfect. You know, you kind of got to read between the lines, figure out what was happening, and then make it work. This, though, if they have a platform to do this and they're going to publicly release this, this is a big deal. Now, what they were talking about was crowdsourcing, specifically making plugins for this tool that they're going to release, and you know, making it so that anybody can use it and putting it on GitHub and letting people just contribute, I guess. So I don't know what's in it for the NSA. That's the first thing that I ask myself. What is in it for the NSA? And they say that internally the NSA uses GHIDRA to examine all kinds of software, from analyzing pieces of malware on networks secured by the NSA to examining legitimate software for vulnerabilities. When you look at the amount of malware we have to get through, it's more than we have the talent or the manpower to handle, hence a tool like GHIDRA. So the NSA is saying that there's so much stuff they can't even get through it, and if you're willing to pitch in, they're willing to give you a toolkit to get started. Off the top of my head, like, there's got to be some kind of strategy, because generally the NSA has kept a dark mask. You know, they're the ones lurking, trying to get in, setting up honeypots and stuff online, try to capture other people, trying to discover what other people are doing without giving away anything on their side. They're the evil people we fought against forever. Now it looks like they're the good guys, you know? So this makes me think that maybe this is a strategic move to compete with the likes of China, maybe Russia, but mostly China. I mean, the Chinese are the Chinese are in open cyber war with us right now. That's happening. You know, they're crashing our naval ships over there in the South Pacific Sea. You can go look up Fat Leonard. I don't know if that was part of it. There's a lot going on, so maybe this was strategic. That's all I'm saying. And that's what it's for. So they go on to say, releasing the tool will hopefully help national security by supporting independent researchers and help educate a new workforce for the industry and the NSA. It's also a chance for the NSA to give back. We built GHIDRA using government funds and where we can, wanted to give back. I don't believe that at all. But I do believe the first two parts. So I think that it will help national security by helping independent researchers, Americans mostly, college students likely, find vulnerabilities, tell the U.S. government, let the U.S. government seal itself up instead of the Chinese getting a hold of it first. And then the second part is this: help educate a new workforce for the industry and the NSA. Talent recruitment from inside of our American population and maybe even the global population. Talent recruitment. What we're doing right here is we're looking for people that know what's going on and can do the work effectively and train them where they come up short so that we can get quality people. So this is new because for a long time, like hacking, network security, things like that, that's like private stuff. You can't find that online very much. There's like zero-day distribution groups. There's places you can go find this stuff. But having someone actually teach you how to use it and getting a tool that works for a lot of different stuff, that's difficult. Okay, there's a lot of different things that go into computer security. So for them to release a tool like this, a decompiling tool that you can make plugins for in the hopes that it will increase the workforce, educate a new workforce, that's pretty cool. I might check it out. So, according to the NSA's website, the goal of GHIDRA is straightforward: to help researchers understand how malicious software works. You can go check that out. Interesting, a Wikipedia search for GHIDRA redirects to a Godzilla monster. That's pretty cool. It did, anyway. Initial release that day, March 5th, 2019. That's 5 days ago. GHIDRA is seen by many security researchers as a competitor to IDA Pro. The software is written in Java using the Swing framework for the GUI. The decompiler component is written in C++. GHIDRA uses Python, so plugins can be developed in Python. Sweet. Here's the page. Capabilities include disassembling, assembling, decompilation, graphing and scripting, and hundreds of other features. Users may develop their own GHIDRA plugin components and or scripts using the exposed API. Sweet. Okay, so that's what that was all about. I want to talk about this too, but I think I'm going to do a different video on this because this whole part made me think that no one was ever going to get it. Maybe you go search it, but the story is somebody anonymous on the board searched for it over in Vault 7 on Wikipedia, and dug up the same stuff I dug up a year ago. And my research was original. I wasn't on the Chans. I don't know if it was even on the Chans. But there's like, I think if you go look up Vault 7, Bill Smith Vault 7 or Bill Smith Keystone, one of those two, you'll find it. There's a couple videos because forever people said that the Keystone was the 7th story or the ninth floor, whatever it was, the Clintons that kind of took over, and it was like the secret government, the SES, and it had like a lot of unelected people kind of working in like a bureaucratic way, and Jeff Sessions was part of it. So that was the big story about that. I kind of disagreed because it seemed like a little bit more cryptic than that. So I covered both. I had a video that said that Jeff Sessions and the SES was the Keystone. But the one that I was excited about was all the stuff that was in Vault 7. Talked about VLC Media Player having a backdoor, the Windows transitory file system, them installing like secret programs on people's computers without them knowing because it worked outside of Windows, like in some kind of loader, and something else. Keystone was built, I don't know. Keystone was another program. Anyway, there's another post in here. The whole thing is in it. So I wish that I cover both sides of this stuff. P is for Pence, P is for Pope. You know, I don't know. I'm just trying to like gather as much evidence and then let people talk. Tell me what you think in the comments because I read those comments. And if you have useful information, I want to hear it. You know what I mean? Other points of view, or if my point of view was correct, tell me. It just sucks that I feel like I took a chance. I dug up some original stuff on my own, put it together, was excited, and like that was it. But now, like a year later, you know, this is leading to what I was talking about. You know, how that may have actually been correct. You know, it might have been the Vault 7 WikiLeaks stuff about Admiral Rogers having the key to special intelligence that has never been used before. You know, giant collections, a way to do a giant collection of data all at the same time. You know, stuff just sitting there waiting to be used, or pulling stuff out selectively, leaking it illegally. You know, totally illegally. Let me go find it. I'm still looking for it. I'm running out of time. Supposedly there was a fire over in China, and that's where Facebook and Google. Google had a Chinese office, and that's where they were working on the Chinese search engine, the surveillance, full-level surveillance search engine that has full-level censorship capabilities. They were working on that over there, and supposedly there was a fire. We covered this like a year ago, and now they're saying that fire took out Google's stuff over there. Then Google started working on it here domestically. Then they shut the program down, quote unquote, told people they did that. But now stories have come out lately that say that they're continuing the program. A lot of people at Google, employees, don't agree with the Chinese censorship Google Dragonfly search engine. So they're leaking information out right now. I'm going to cover this real quick because I don't know if I've never done a video about this, and I'm probably not gonna, so we'll just spend the last minute looking at this. I've seen this in real life. I actually went and looked at this, and this exists. This is real, and I did the exact same pose that this guy did. This is the exact same pose. This is down by where you get your bags. So if you're flying through Denver, you got to go through security and then come back in. You can do it because they're really quick there. Look at that. That is a guy in a gas mask with all these like homeless people that have South American stuff. They're coming past a little wall. There's a little wall there, and they got their teddy bears, and there's a mass of people coming up somewhere, and there's a guy with a gas mask and giant sword stabbing the dove of peace in ruins. There's just so much of it. It's an underground base, underground bunker, underground city. Till next time, this is Bill Smith. Thanks for watching.